counting down to first pitch in Miami tonight. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. Couldn't ask for a better night for baseball than the one we've got here in Miami, as MLB The Show welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this 3-game series, as it'll be the New York Mets taking on the Florida Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Eric Karros as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, will turn to you first. What'll be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, Matt, we got ourselves a marquee pitching matchup here, so we could be looking at a real duel here. I think the key is going to be getting a run or two on the board in the early going, because they almost certainly will be hard to come by.
All right, Dave, we'll hear from Eric shortly as well, but for now, let's check the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets. It's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And they'll go to work against the no-hit kid from back in 2008, the slender right-hander Clay Buchholz. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Ruben Tejada will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Third baseman's already playing in to guard against the bunt, but this is still laid out there perfectly, so he needs to barehand this thing and rush the throw. Boy, that is pretty right there.
David Wright will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First offering on the way. And the first pitch is fouled straight back off the catcher's mask, and no matter how strong that mask is, that can't feel all too good. And that misses 1-1.
And if you miss, you want to miss inside. Don't make a mistake belt high out over the plate.
And this is low, ball 2-1. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And Guillen will handle this one for route number 2.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
Ike Davis will dig in here. In there at the knees, strike one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they're shut down 1-2-3 in the first by Clay Buchholz. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Marlins looks like this. Again, courtesy of State Farm. They'll match up against a tough foe indeed, and one of the few knuckleballers around nowadays, the right-hander R.A. Dickey. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Into the box here is the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
This pitch was basically begging to be hit a long way, but all he could do with it was hit a ground ball for the out.
Jose Guillen will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
And that's not an easy pitch to control. His catcher's going to have to be active back there tonight.
One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard, but it's pushed foul wide at first. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Duda comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Gabby Sanchez will be the batter. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And you better learn to take those things because you're going to see them all night long.
Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Nothing in the Florida first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score here on the show. Jim Thome will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
And now you can see Ramirez swung well around to the right here in the overshift.
And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And Sanchez will take this himself. 3 unassisted for the putout.
Little unlucky there. He really churns those hips and hits this thing hard, but it's right at the first baseman who has plenty of time to scamper over to the bag.
Leadoff man set down now for the left fielder, Jason Bay. Chopper foul. Swing, and he saws him off with that one. Baker looks up and reins it in for out number 2.
And this is a guy that will certainly need to contain here in the series, and that's a good start in his first at bat as they get him to pop up.
Lucas Duda will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Boy, and he has been razor sharp these first 2 innings.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Guillen will settle under this one as he puts it away for out number 3. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Still 0-0. Michael Stanton will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Tejada will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Pretty surprising that he didn't get called off that time. I mean, you can see he's well out into the outfield grass, but he's able to get there and put it away.
Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw on to first will take care of him. And the home second has been a quick one so far. Already 2 gone now. Logan Morrison will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Come on, Marlins!
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now here it comes. Fouled back. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You have at least got to make him sweat a little.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. Throw on to Tomey will take care of him, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Willie Harris is ready to go here as we begin the third. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's just getting blown away by a fastball there. 93 miles an hour with good late movement. See ya.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And digging in now is the catcher, Ronnie Paulino. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. And a good pitch there as Paulino swings through it for strike 2 now.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away. R.A. Dickey will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Another first pitch strike. He's had these guys working from behind quite a bit here in the early going.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And that is a world-class changeup there.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Right there is Belliard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ronnie Belliard makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. John Baker will step in now. And this will be fouled away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
And you definitely don't want to hit the number 8 hitter with the pitcher on deck. You'd rather he not hit in a sacrifice situation.
Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2. At the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Clay Buchholz will get his first cuts here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And he's still looking for his first hit of the year, so hitting does not seem to be his strong suit.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Another 0-2 coming. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to Tomey at first is in time, and the inning is over. Florida down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ruben Tejada will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. And, Not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, they're finally able to break into the hit column here to start the fourth. Their bats have been in mothballs here to start the evening, but we'll see if they can get things going here their second time around the lineup.
David Wright will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Morrison arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
And this could have really gotten the inning off to a good start, but this finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Ike Davis will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Don Baker's throw is on the money. He's out at second base. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Fouled back. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Friday night baseball here on the show as we check out the East Coast scores, knowing there's more action to come later tonight out on the West Coast. Hanley Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. Swing and a shot toward right center. Number 29 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, to think he just needed 29 pitches to get where he is at this point in the contest. They just keep helping him by swinging at the first pitch.
Leadoff man gone, and here's Jose Guillen. And that misses for ball one.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
The next pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And he has just been masterful with that pitch right there. I mean, they're never going to get another base runner if they keep chasing those.
Good patience to wait that thing out, and it evens the count at 2-2. Three and two now. Is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Gabby Sanchez will try it again. He flew out his first time. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Duda will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Jim Thome will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And this team is one that employs a pretty big shift, and for good reason here. This ball would have likely been a single without it. Instead, it's fielded by the shortstop to the right of second, and he's able to throw him out with ease.
Jason Bay will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fouled straight back. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall.
I'd like to say that this is a case where the outfielder just got to this ball much too quickly and held him to just a single, but the truth of the matter is, I think you've got to be standing on second base right now.
Lucas Duda will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a good curveball there as this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Guillen, and he's got it for out number 2.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes the speedy Willie Harris. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Well, the offense has been pretty non-existent here in the middle innings, but following the double there, they'll have 2 men in scoring position representing their best chance to break into the run column.
Ronnie Paulino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, strike 1.
If they can get the number 8 hitter here, they'd have the pitcher leading off in the top of the 6th.
Second and third, 2 away. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fights this one off to stay alive.
No, hello.
And he takes strike 3 called, so they're able to work out of danger here as the inning is over. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Michael Stanton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Hit hard but foul. And that is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Omar Infante will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
All right, and now that no-hitter's gone, he's got to come back down to earth and go back to work here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One pitch on the way. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Runners on the move for second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Nobody out, runner on first. Another 2-2 offering. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Tome is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Logan Morrison will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit for right. This could be two. The second for one, and it's right over his head. And the runner will score from first.
This looked to be a sure double play ball, but look at the throw here. Right over his head at second base. That's a costly one.
Ronnie Belliard will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0.
And this is where you need to do some situational hitting. Just a ground ball up the middle here will get this run home.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The man at third with one away. In the dirt, but Paulino's able to get on top of it quickly. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A throw to the plate. A collision, but he holds on to the ball, so the runner is out. Oh, and he paid a price for hanging on to that one.
Well, let's take another look, Matt. That runner's committed to scoring on the ground ball, and he's going to do all he can do to try to jar that ball loose. But an excellent job of holding on at the plate.
John Baker will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's the first pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
And I think he'll even be the first to tell you that he doesn't know where this thing's going to end up when it leaves his hand. But this one turned out to be a pretty hittable pitch.
Clay Buchholz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And obviously this is not really a good spot for a pitcher here, but it's still too early to think about pinch hitting.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And he's thinking, yeah, you'll call that a strike when I'm at the plate, but not when I'm on the mound.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And as my old colleague likes to say, deuce is wild, 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And Bay is there to make the catch, and that retires the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 1 and the Mets nothing. R.A. Dickey will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
And even though you're not getting much run support to speak of, you really need to just focus on doing your job on the mound.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Let's go, Marlins!
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Chopped down the third base line. Foul, says the third base umpire. Ready with the 2-1. On the ground softly to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ruben Tejada will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. In there at the letters 0-1.
And that first pitch strike has really been an important one for him here tonight. It's allowed him to really dictate the tempo.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. First pitch on the way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He'll lock in a zone now and hurt you if he guesses right.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And they won't tempt it here with right as that pitch misses for ball 4.
Just the first walk he's allowed in the game so far. That's been one of the main reasons why he's kept him off the scoreboard to this point.
Ike Davis will dig in, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. And he'll throw over to first. Has to dive, but he's back. On a good curveball that time by Buchholz for the first strike.
And after the 2-out walk, now is where you really need to make these guys pay.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this is fouled straight back. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Two out with the man at first. Swinging a soft liner toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And it bounces around down there now.
All right, this moves the tying run to third and the go-ahead run to second now with 2 outs. That's going to set up a situation where with first base open, you can maybe pitch around this next guy if you desire.
Jim Thome will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Maybe they'll pitch to him after all.
The 3-1 to Tomei. And they want to be careful with Tomei here, and rightly so, as they go ahead and issue the intentional walk.
And in that spot, you basically have the option of which guy you want to go after, so they'll choose option B here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Jason Bay. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 strike away now from magically working out of this with a lead intact.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Now a big pitch here. He wouldn't want to go to 3-2, I wouldn't think.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Hanley Ramirez will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And now you've got the top of the lineup due here to start the 6th. This is where you really need to make some inroads against this guy.
Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, and sometimes that knuckleball just has a sort of hypnotic presence to it. You just get mesmerized. Now
the pitch. And And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw by right is in time for out number 1.
And looking down at the score sheet in front of me, he's managed only 2 strikeouts in the game so far. But what he has been able to do is keep the ball down, and he gets another ground ball out here.
Jose Guillen will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a swing and another chance at third. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Gabby Sanchez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
And he's looking for his first hit of the game to try to push his hitting streak up to 5 games.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, sometimes you keep waiting for that perfect pitch, then you look up and it's 0-2.
Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Tomey, and they're able to get a pair. That ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Marlins on top, 1-0. And since we've already seen what's going on in the National League, let's check out the AL action now on our out-of-town scoreboard. Lucas Duda will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. fouled back. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Good chance to finally get into that run column as he's on second with a double here leading off the inning.
Here comes Marlins manager Edwin Rodriguez now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Burke Badenhop will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Willie Harris will take his cuts now. Fouled back. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
Not fooled on the changeup there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Stanton is back for a look, but this will sail over the wall for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Matt, this is a big home run here late in this one. The game's certainly not over yet, but this lead changes hands here, and this could be a huge turning point.
Clay Hensley come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Ronnie Paulino will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. R.A. Dickey will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play for Baker is at first, so the sacrifice is a good one.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to be a winning team, fundamentals are what it's all about. I've seen too many pitchers not take this part of the game seriously, and you know who it winds up hurting eventually? Him. But this is a good job of putting it down and getting that guy up to second base.
Ruben Tejada stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And with the paucity of scoring chances we've seen, a base hit here could wind up being the one that seals the deal.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And a nice job of keeping that runner right where he is.
And, looked to be a strike on the monitor up here, but that's why I'm not an umpire. It's 2-1.
Well, judging by his release point there, he just doesn't look like he's totally warm yet.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this is hit well towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And that is a controlled swing there. Great bat control. He keeps his head right on the baseball and just steers this thing into right field.
Chris Volstad is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Now the old fake to third, look to first play. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And this is a big chance to break open what's been a tight game to this point, and they've finally got the right guy at the plate to do it, too.
Tries to go the other way with a curveball, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Stanton is there. Let's see if they test it. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That's a big insurance run at this point in the contest. That'll push the lead to 2 now, as that gives both the defense and your pitching staff a little extra breathing room late in the game.
Here's the first offering. Ike Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Three runs already home here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
And Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2.
You got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
Waiting on deck is Jim Thome. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he is in there.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Jim Thome will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Still another important run out there at second. You'd love to make this a 4-run game with a base hit.
And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1.
Boy, this umpire is expanding the strike zone in every conceivable direction.
Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
And he's probably saying, "You're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?"
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good hitter's count here. He can afford to be selective.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Michael Stanton will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And now that they've staked him to a 3-run lead, you have to figure he'll be able to pitch a little more confidently out there.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And you could bet he'd love to get through the middle of this order one more time tonight without getting burned. He's got the first out right there.
Omar Infante will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lined hard to center field. Duda is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Logan Morrison will be the batter. First pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. Fouled straight back. Swing hard liner to left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
And how these guys have managed to stay in this game despite picking up so few hits is beyond me. That's the situation they find themselves in here, but they can get back into this game awfully quickly.
Ronnie Belliard will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. He bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
Let that flutter ball go and wait for something else.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Harris is there, and the side is retired.
And a good job of pitching there to get the fly ball he needed, and they will hold on to the lead.
Big number 44, Jason Bay, will start things out after the break. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mets are out on top, 4-1. Out to home plate with the lineup card in hand is Marlins skipper Edwin Rodriguez, so it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Yon Marinez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And And there indeed is Jason Bay now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Lays off 1-0.
And in game one of this series, they've had to go deep in their bullpen already. This could affect them the rest of the weekend.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I think he's loose.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this pitch misses for a ball, and Bay finds himself in the driver's seat here, 3-1.
And the way this Mets club can swing the bat, the last thing you want to do is surrender a leadoff walk.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Pretty close there on that last pitch. Show track will give us a pretty good look where it was, and yep, it's indeed out of the zone. A good call.
Lucas Duda will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Opposite field to left. Morrison has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Willie Harris will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Guillen is back, though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down.
Trying for a little insurance right there and just didn't quite get it all.
Ronnie Paulino will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Good inward action to that thing.
This is fouled back and out of play. Fouled straight back. They'll try again, 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 4-1. John Baker will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a knuckler in the dirt. Good block by the catcher that time.
And you'd love these 8 and 9 guys to get something going here before the lineup turns over.
And they got him to reach for one as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. And Wright will put this one away for the first out.
Into the 8th inning of work now, and if it's possible, it looks like he's just getting better as he goes along.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
And he lays off for ball 1. One on the way. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Knuckleball's in the dirt, and that's a good job of blocking it there. Lined up the middle. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2 now. Throwing to second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And this has been a team struggling to get any offense going, so they needed this. In fact, this is just their first extra base hit of the night so far, so they need to make something come of it.
Runner at second, 1 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Now here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And a knuckleball stays outside, 2-0 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
And you've got an open base here, but it would put the tying run on base.
A 2-1 offering. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, and this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Manny Acosta will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here's the powerful Jose Guillen. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was a good job by the catcher getting the glove on that, or both runners might have been able to move up.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And that misses, 2-1.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
The 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Oh, and our ball game could very well hinge on this pitch right here.
the payoff pitch. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now. The relay throw, and they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with two gone.
Well, he's taking a chance going from second to third. You don't want to get thrown out there for the third out, but he's in there safely.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
And we'll likely see the closer in the ninth if they get out of this, but you could make the argument that this is the real save right here.
And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 4-1. Daniel Murphy will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And the adrenaline might be flowing a little too strongly right now.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he misses with it, ball 4. And if there's one thing that'll drive a manager nuts, it's the leadoff walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Ruben Tejada will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him. But he let a pretty good one go by there.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that definitely is a tempting pitch to go after. Good instincts to lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Edward Mujica will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. David Wright will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Line hard into left. And that ball will fall right in front of Morrison. It's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Ike Davis will stand in, 2 for 4 with a pair of doubles thus far. Foul tip at the plate, and ooh, that came straight back off the mask of the catcher, Baker. Swing, hot shot to the left side. That's in there, base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. A run is in, and he'll get in there safely.
And that could be the backbreaker right there. That'll push this lead up to 5 now, and that is going to be a tough hill to climb this late in the ballgame.
Jim Thome will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
And you'd think for all the offense these guys have put together, he'd be an integral part of it. Not tonight, though.
Big rip by Thome, but he can't connect. 0-2 now.
Oh, and one thing you just can't have here at the plate is a strikeout.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
And these will add up. I mean, in that spot, a single gets you 2 runs, and heck, just putting it in play probably gets you 1. Instead, he comes back to the dugout with nothing.
Jason Bay will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Hit softly on the line out towards second. And this is taken for the out. Lucas Duda will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
(1-0) on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And with the base open here on 2-0, he better not groove one.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Ah, what an at-bat there. He took him as far as he could go, and now the bases are loaded here, and we'll start this process all over again.
Angel Pagan will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch is very important when you got the bases loaded.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. A run is in, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Here's the first offering. Ronnie Paulino is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And now a base hit here can make this a truly big inning.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And in order for that thing to be effective, it's got to be down. It almost doesn't matter how quick you throw it or how much the break is.
One pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Sergio Romo.
Michael Stanton would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And since this is a non-safe spot for the closer, this is an inning to be careful of because sometimes closers thrive on the adrenaline rush from a close game.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
And down by 6 runs, you'd better be taking here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And what they need here is base runners, so he'll be selective 3-1 as well.
Swinging, the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Mike Stanton, number 11 for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, you might file this under too little too late, but this home run's going to cut into that lead just a bit. This one might not be over yet.
Omar Infante will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Might have had a gripe there. That looked to be off the corner.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
When you can't get any offense started the normal way, this is not a bad avenue to turn to. At this point, they'll take any base runner they can get.
Logan Morrison will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Wow. How'd he lay off that one?
The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. And this will be taken in out there by Bay for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Chris Coughlin will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And on the mound, he's got to be thinking the same thing the three of us are. How about a nice 6-4-3 double play to finish this one off?
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no chance for Bay. It's a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Matt, that's just good hitting coming off the bench. Trust me, it's hard to suddenly jump into a game like that, but he comes through with extra bases.
John Baker will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0.
And with this being a 5-run ball game, they'll go ahead and keep the infield back here and play for the out at first.
Second and third here, one man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And this is becoming all about confidence now. Well, he's pitching a little rattled out there.
Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in. And Paulino can't get the tag down fast enough. He's in there at the plate.
Well, and they're not ready to go quietly in the ninth just yet as they really start to peck away at this lead.
DJ Carrasco will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And Bay will look this one into the glove for route number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in as their last chance now. And here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And they're very wisely keeping everything down here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
And now an important pitch here because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And and this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
Jose Guillen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Boy, and the manager cannot ask for much more than this. It is always good to come out and take that series opener on the road.
Were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man. Ike Davis. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, a 3-hit ball game for him, and a couple of those were key hits as he swung the bat very well in this one.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell and Eric Harris, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, get out your smartphones and click on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 7-4. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.